Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle auction. Thank you ever so much for being here. This is a very special episode. This is our very Valentine's episode. I am so excited to bring this episode to you. I know that some of you still have your Christmas decorations up, or you're taking them down and you're like, well, what do I put up next? Or other people are saying, well, I want to put up some Valentines, but I don't have any. And they're worried by the time it gets shipped to them, it'll be too late to put them up because it'll be too close to Valentine's. Because you want to be able to enjoy your deck a month or so. So I always make sure to have these auctions in time for you to get your items and have time to put them up, have time to enjoy them. Because if it's just a couple of weeks before Valentine's, it's just not time. So I try to keep that in mind. Well, let me go ahead and tell y'all how this works, and then we'll start saying some hellos. If you would, go ahead and click the thumbs up. And if you would, go ahead and share this out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, and all your other social media. It's so hot. I think I'm going to have to turn the fan on. I have to say, I was all excited about winter, and we lost winter. It's like we had 2 days where we were down in the 50s and we could finally get out the blankets. We could wear some long sleeves. It was so exciting to finally have some winter. And then today it's been 77. So I've been turning on the fan and then off the fan, on the fan and then off the fan in my car around the air conditioning. I'm trying not to turn the actual air conditioner on in the house just because it's so expensive. But hopefully y'all are still having some winter weather, because I'm so missing winter. Maybe we'll have another cold snap, but it just keeps staying in the 70s. And it just doesn't feel like winter in January. Well, let me go ahead and give the obligatory information, which is, if you haven't already sent a register to me, my email is in the corner of the screen. Go ahead if you think you might possibly want to bid on anything. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send your bill and where to send the items that you win. Once you've registered, then you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be billed on your invoice. I want to let you know that all sales are final. All items are as is and where is. The only time you can retract is during an auction. Starting January 1st, I did institute a $5 late fee. So if you don't pay in a timely manner, and I've got to walk around and over your packages all weekend long, then on Saturday mornings, you're going to get a $5 late fee for that inconvenience. Also, all of my bills give me $50 late fee. So the teeny tiny little $5 late fee is very small in comparison to what I have to pay when y'all are late paying me. So I hope y'all can understand that. The methods of payment that I accept are a choice of PayPal or Zelle. I prefer Zelle because Zelle is no fees, and it's guaranteed by the banking system because it's a transfer from bank to bank. That's how Zelle works. Of course, I accept PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices. PayPal is how you can pay your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and a whole bunch more. The method of shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rate. Those deeply discounted rates are based on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel name is Southern Belle for New Orleans, Louisiana. And also based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Now, y'all keep in mind if anybody has late packages arriving. We've had a postal holiday this week for New Year's. We had a postal holiday last week for Christmas. So once I mail off a package, I can't control how long it takes. I can't control the condition in which those carriers, deliverers, and people who work for somebody other than me. So, therefore, y'all give me some grace. Once it leaves my hands, it is out of my hands. But hopefully, there's not too much of a delay with two holidays in 2 weeks. And it won't be long before the Martin Luther King Jr., which will be yet another holiday. So, but I do my very best for y'all. Pirate Ship always sends you a tracking number. So therefore, you can always check the location there. If for some reason you can't find that Pirate Ship email, then feel free to email me. Don't put it in the chat. I can't stop the broadcast to look things up. But you can email me and I will look up your tracking number and send it to you again. All right. Well, let's go to the top of the chat and see who we have today in the chat. Scroll all the way up. In first, I see my King Bellarino. All hail King Craig, who is a member, which is why his name is in green. And he has the highest tier membership, which is the diamond level. So for anybody who might want to have their name in green, just press the join button. I've got 3 different levels of membership. First, you can become a ballerina or ballerino. Then at the second level of membership, you can become a queen ballerina or king ballerino. And then the highest tier of membership is the diamond level, where you get diamonds in your cyber crown. And all levels of membership come with shout outs. All levels of membership come with free gifts in every shipped package. Not once when you join, not once per month, but every shipped package. So the more packages that you have shipped, the more freebies you get. So if you have a package shipped every week, it's an excellent value, because then you're going to get a free gift in every single package. Next, running our chat tonight, I see Melissa McIntosh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you making my auction possible. Next, I see Janice. Hello, hello, Janice. So glad you're here. Oh, and Craig says that I should come to Pennsylvania if I want to get the true winter feeling. I can honestly say I've never been to Pennsylvania. Even though I have my own channel, I still mod for this one big channel that has over 100,000 subscribers, and they only go live about once a month. So I've just kept my wrench and I've kept moderating for them. It's a sweet lady named Shannon, and she lives in Pennsylvania. So I'm always getting to kind of see the Pennsylvania weather through her videos, but her videos are delayed by a couple of days or a week, so it's not really the current weather. And Craig says it's 21 degrees now. You could possibly get snow. Fingers crossed. Hoping it's cold enough for snow. Oh, next I see Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Love you. Hugs and love to you. Thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Next I see Michelle Buckland. I'm so glad you're here. And I want to thank you yet again for trying to click on to co host. And Michelle clicked on and clicked on and clicked on. I feel like we should give it another try sometime. I don't know if you ever want to give it a try sometime. If we set it up in advance, I could send you the link in advance. So let me know if you might ever want to try again. Um, because I just think that that might be so fun, especially if you're willing. And look, oh, she's telling everybody. I try not to tell locations, but I love when y'all do. So now Michelle can see how close she is to Melissa. And Melissa can see how close she is to Michelle. I love when people are able to network in the chat. Oh, and Melissa is saying just that. Oh, look. I love that they're networking. That's so sweet. Oh, look, they're neighbors. The snow belt. Now, see, we talked about this one other time. I've heard of the Sun Belt, I've heard of the Bible Belt. Um, and of course, we have Belt Loop Gary, who sometimes stops by to say hi and give me a thumbs up. But I'm not familiar with the snow belt. See, another reason, Michelle, you need to come co host sometime so you can educate me on this snow belt thing. And there's Rainbow Cookies Sprinkles sprinkling the chat with love and kindness and fun. She's going to be making the list and checking it twice. And then she runs the auction on Sundays. Made the big announcement last week that even though she is already a blessed grandmother, she is a grandmother yet again. So we are still so happy for her and sharing in her joy. I love when y'all choose to make announcements on my channel. That just makes my heart swell. Oh, Melissa's probably going to tell me about this tomorrow, but I get so excited. Stop and read it now. It says, we've been getting starry night. Oh, what a blessing. That must be so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy for you. 1 to 3 inches. Oh, and Michelle says, same here. Since they're just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Well, I guess they don't hop, skip, and jump. A snow walk, snow drive, and a snow balls throw away. Uh, I don't know what y'all say. So you'll have to teach me all the snow words and snow vernac tomorrow while we're waiting for everybody to come in. And Craig says, hey guys, well, hopefully girls too. I hate to limit it to just guys because girls are people too. I'm going to be coming in and out for a while where you are always welcome. We hope it's more here than away, but we understand because sometimes you need to step away to make dinner or whatever. I understand. And Michelle tells us, for those of us who may not know Northern geography, that it's next to the Great Lakes. See, Lisa M. Adventure always says that, but she's in Michigan and she says, oh, right on the Great Lakes. So I always tease her about being so close to Canada. Just swim across. I don't think Northern people swim like they do down south. But needless to say, that's how people come across the border down south. Up north, I'm guessing y'all don't swim across. Actually, I've been to Canada. I was in Detroit once with my dad on a father-daughter trip. And I said, can we go to Canada? And he's like, it's just a matter of how. And I said, what? And he said, well, the choices are you can take the tunnel, or you can take I guess it was a regular road. We ended up taking the tunnel because that seemed so exciting to me, since there are no tunnels down south because New Orleans is below sea level. Next, we have Kathy Dubrick. Hello, hello, Kathy. Kathy, you are the first Kathy to arrive. Usually, CQ Kathy is here first. I don't know if she is busy or fell asleep. Somebody might want to Discord message her. So, Kathy Dubrick is the first Kathy in tonight. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate that. And Michelle explains, you get, oops, my chat just jumped. You get snow from the lakes as well as snow from the storms. Okay, I didn't know snow came from lakes, but that's good to know. Rainbow Mari, we've been missing you, missing you, missing you. Now, here's somebody. She's saying hello from San Diego. Are you in my same boat where you miss winter? I mean, we had a couple of days in the 50s. Today it was 77 for me. Are you back up in the warm temperatures and missing winter? It just came and went in a couple of days. I'm so glad you're here, Mari. Oh, and Melissa says, I've taken an Amtrak to Montreal. Fancy! You got to tell us all about that sometime when you're co hosting. That sounds so fantastic. Oh, Belle, tunnels are scary. Well, the one time I went, it was right after I had graduated college. We had rented a car because we flew up there, and my dad was driving the rental car. So I was just a passenger. I didn't find it scary. Kind of reminded me of some of those like rides in Disney World where you go through the little tunnel and you pop right back out. So, really cold and rainy in San Diego? I would have thought it was warm and sunny. Well, I'm so sorry. Maybe your weather will get better. Well, I hope everybody's weather gets better. I'd like my weather to have just a little hint of cold, but at least in the 70s, I'm not really running the air condition, and it's cold and it's convenient to run errands and so forth. Because I retail arbitrage some tasties for tomorrow. Oh, y'all just wait. If you like European food and if you like Belgian chocolates, in my opinion, Belgian chocolates are the best chocolates in the entire world. If you like macaroons and you keep saying, you've only had coconut macaroons, wow, wow, wow. I'm going to have chocolate macaroons tomorrow. We'll still have the coconut. So y'all make sure and set your reminders for 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for a Sunday snack sale. Oh, and Michelle says it's called the Lake Effect Snow. See, I tell you, Michelle, you just really need to go host sometime. You can give me a little tutorial in snow and winter weather because I know what you see in movies, but so much of that is mythical. You don't know how much of that really happens or really exists. Oh, and it looks like my co-host has arrived. Let me get her in here. Welcome, welcome, Katie.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing great tonight.
Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you.
I'm always happy to help, Belle. I have so much fun, and it's great to see everybody.
And you came at the perfect time because I got all the obligatory information about bidding and payment and shipping out of the way. Just said hello to everybody. And I'm now going to say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. And we're going to get started with the fun we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, which we start every show with, and at the top of every hour, everything is going to start at just $1. Now, I have to tell you, I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail. Haley does so great at making thumbnails. And a lot of times I kind of sort of explain to her what I want. So I said, well, we've got to have, hearts and XOXO. But I said, I don't want to limit it to just romantic love. I've kind of been in a little bit of a funk and a wow, poor me, just not having any romantic love, no boyfriend or husband. But it's so funny. Somebody messaged me and said, just look at your thumbnail, let it inspire you. And the message that I gave her is I said, make sure you show all the kinds of love. Love from a parent to a child, a grandparent to a grandchild, sisters, the love of God that we have to everybody, the godly love as brothers and sisters in Christ that we have to each other. And she did a great job of showing all that. Now, I have tons of cards. I debated about, well, should I show the husband wife cards? Should I show the parent child, the grandparent grandchild, miscellaneous ones to teachers, since Katie was going to be here? And I thought, I'm going to start with general cards or cards to friends because I think that's a great way to start. And then for other rounds, when we have cards, y'all can request. And Katie will make a note or commit to memory what you want to see. So if you specifically need one for a son or a daughter or a grandson or a granddaughter, maybe you need some for teachers. You need one to a husband, to a wife. Y'all request those in the chat, and we're going to go with what I have right now because it's set up. But we can have another card round, so just let me know what other relationships you'd like the cards to show. And if we have another card round, I will pull out those relationships. Does that make sense, Katie?
I think that sounds great. And I think you're right. Even if you don't have somebody in your life, there's lots of other kinds of love that we can show for those around us.
And one of the ways that you can show love to me is by clicking the thumbs up. I'm always hoping to finally get a night where we get a 30 thumbs up. Maybe tonight is the night. So if you have love in your heart, click that thumbs up for me. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's just a kindness. Well, let's look at our card options. $1 starting bid for choice. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, there's a little glitter at the bottom of each heart. And these have it says, it's Valentine's Day. Fun. Cool. Awesome. All the candy hearts in the world can never tell you how special you are. So that's the first one. Here's the next one. It says, for a precious friend. I'm glad God knows just what we need, even before we ask Him. And these are all metallic. I'm thankful He knows what a blessing your friendship would be for me. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's a sweet one.
Next, we've got this cute little doggy. He's saying, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm giving you two choices. I hug you, or you hug me. It's okay to pick both. This next little sweetie pie says, I love you this much. And then some. Happy Valentine's Day.
Super cute cards, you guys.
And you don't have to wait till you see them all. If you see one worthy of $1, you can go ahead and put it in anytime. You're sweeter than candy. You're sweeter than honey. I love you so much, it's not even funny. Happy Valentine's Day. Now, I'm not sure if y'all can see, but the words are in metallic. So the words say, "You're a special blessing." Happy Valentine's Day to somebody who makes the world a more beautiful place. And I don't know if y'all know this, but when y'all use emojis, this is what we see. So thank you, Michelle. I'm guessing these are all variations of hearts because I see face, red, heart shape. So thank you for the emojis. I just always think it's funny when streaming services spell out your emojis. Okay, this one is filled with XOXO and it says for someone special. Sending you hugs and kisses and happy wishes. Have a very happy Valentine's Day. For someone special. And look at the cute little teacup. And the teacup has this little sweet pot in it.
He's so cute.
What do you call somebody who's kind and fun to be around and always makes you smile? You! Have a very happy Valentine's Day.
So many great choices, you guys. And for $1, it's a really great deal for a card.
Oh, and just so y'all know, I didn't turn everyone over. These are Hallmark. This one is Dayspring. The Christian ones are Dayspring. Heartline by Hallmark. More Heartline. Some of these I have duplicates of. So Hallmark and Dayspring. So
Kathy's in for $1, looking for
Yay.
$1.25. And you know if they're Hallmark, they're going to be really great quality. And the Dayspring cards are always so thoughtful and so sweet.
Anybody for $1.25? And tonight, let me tell you what we'll have. We'll have some decor, signs, bags, tissue paper to go in bags. We're going to have some table runners, placemats, decorator boxes. We're going to have some little slipper socks with hearts on them, some teddy bears, of course, some DIY kits, and some heart-shaped craft supplies.
Really exciting, you guys. Getting ready for Valentine's Day. All the love, all the cutesy things. I'm excited.
Oh, great.
And we've
When do
started
you
counting.
usually decorate them?
Yes, we've started counting this down. Melissa going once, going twice. Bella, I'm still kind of doing winter stuff in my class for January, but
Okay.
probably pretty soon. Going twice. Anyone else for $1.25? Fair warning.
y'all, remember the way you choose items in my chat is to let me know which one, then let me know the quantity. And when you are through picking all the different items and all the quantities, then put the word done and we'll go to the next person.
Congratulations, Kathy. Let us know which one or ones that you would like.
First winner tonight is Kathy Dubrick. Yay! Congratulations, Kathy.
Kathy said she would like the first one on the top.
Is that the first one closest to the door or the first one closest to my computer? So is that the candy, which I think I showed first on the top row, or is that the for someone special? Just want to make sure I'm getting the right one. Do you know?
She doesn't say, but we know that she would like the special blessing card as well.
Okay, here's special blessing.
So Kathy, just let us know for sure. Would you like the one that says for someone special or the candy card? She says not the door, so it would be the for someone special.
All right, that one's the one I'm done.
And then the second on the bottom.
Okay, so that would be precious friend. And I'm showing you the cards, but of course you're going to get a red envelope that these go with as well. Okay, so the three that Kathy has picked out are these three.
Hello, Swamp Picker. Welcome in.
Hi, Mr. Glenn. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here.
And Kathy, if you're done, just let us know.
We still have some great ones. I'm only sold out of one, so you can still get some good ones in.
Kathy is done, so we are opening this up to chat. Is there anybody else in the chat that would be interested in a Valentine's card?
And y'all click the thumbs up. I see we have 16 people watching. Hopefully we've got 16 thumbs. Y'all help a Southern Belle out. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy Dubrick.
Like Belle said, a great way to show love and show Belle that you appreciate her and the auction is to give a thumbs up and share this auction out on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Okay, any other interest? And are there any other relationships y'all want to see on a later round? Y'all let me know if you're looking for cards to a daughter or a son, granddaughter, grandson, a teacher, husband, wife. Okay, last call. I'm about to move these aside, and these will still be available on the replay. Okay, let's see. Where do we begin? So much Valentine's merchandise. Okay, how about we begin with some decorator boxes? So these are great for storage, for a gift. And I'm going to start these out at $3 for choice. Um, Y'all probably know how these work. This is the inside. These are brand new, $3 for choice. We've got the candy conversation hearts that say, "Be mine," XOXO, "Too cute," "Love," and pretty little dots on this one
That's such
back
a cute
here.
choice.
Says love, and there are rays coming from the love. Here's the inside, and pretty on the sides. And last but not least, this one really could be used every day. It says love life every day, has some pretty roses, pretty little butterfly right here, and it opens. So $3 starting bid for choice. Great way to store photos, mementos, could be for jewelry.
I love those, Belle. Those are so cute.
Thank you.
And I also had a thought, maybe if you have a grandchild or a child at your house and you need a Valentine's box for their class Valentines exchange, you could use one of those boxes in the back for class Valentines for your grandkids.
Great idea.
And Belle's right. I think that box in the front could be used for every day. Maybe special things that you love that you kind of want to use as storage.
Any interest in these decorator boxes? Oh, wait. I found one more. Here's one more choice. This one says, "Be mine." I had a duplicate of this and I realized I stored it inside. So it's nice to know that if you're worried about shipping, that this one will fit inside this one and this one will fit inside this one. So some of these are nestable.
Kathy's in for 3. Thank you, Kathy. We're looking for 325. Anyone else interested in really sweet, really cute Valentine boxes or just a box for every day? They don't have to be
Now
for Valentine's Day for sure.
they're all one and done, except this one I have two. See, two. So everything else is one and done.
Kitty is in at 325. Thank you, Kitty. We're looking for 350. I think some of them, the love box could be maybe you have an anniversary coming up or that you want to share some love with someone.
And even Be Mine could be part of a promposal, or could be my girlfriend. There's all these flowery ways which you watch people, watch teens propose that they go to prom, propose that they go to homecoming, propose that they go get a sandwich. No, I'm kidding. But I love what a big deal it has become. I wish it had been
Yeah.
such a big deal in my day.
Kathy is out. Thank you, Kathy. And Melissa has started counting this down. Going once. Kitty is in at 325. We're still looking for 350. Going twice. Fair warning. Anyone else interested?
And again, thank y'all for being here on this very special auction.
Sold to Kitty. Congratulations, Kitty. Let us know which one or ones that you're interested in tonight.
So this is my total quantity. And you can use the words on the boxes to indicate which one are ones. I love when the box can be part of the gift.
I think so too. And I think it makes it so much easier for gift wrapping too. You can just put it in a box and it still looks fancy. It still looks nice.
You take the whole idea of a gift basket, but instead of putting some chocolates and a candle and maybe a little piece of jewelry in a basket where you're always worried, is it going to turn over? Is it going to fall out? You put those things in one of these little decorator boxes. You don't have to worry about it turning over and falling out, do you, Katie?
You don't. And I'm someone that loves to save the boxes sometimes that things come in. So this just makes it kind of fancier.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Kitty. Everybody congratulate Kitty. Maybe she's having a hard time deciding which one or ones.
Yes. Kitty, let us know which one you're interested in.
I will tell y'all, I did save the heart paper plates and napkins for tomorrow's auction. So if you're planning on having a Valentine's party or a Valentine's meal, and you're saying, Belle, are you going to have that tonight? It's going to be very first round of tomorrow's Sunday snack sale at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So keep in mind the Sunday snack sale is not just food, it is food and snack related items like kitchen gadgets and cups and spoons. Welcome, Lisa Anderson. Hello, hello. I wonder if this is the first time she's here. For those of y'all that don't know her, she has become the mod for Ella, and I have been impressed by her typing skills. Bravo, Lisa.
Welcome in, Lisa.
Ella
It's
done a
glad to
great
it's happy to see you. Kitty would like the box with a rose, please.
Okay, wonderful choice.
And now, Kitty, let us know if you're done. And then this will be opened up to chat. Or actually, I guess
Well,
Melissa's
I'm so
right.
glad you're here tonight, Lisa.
Kathy is next. So, Kathy, let us know if there's any that you would be interested in.
We can spread these out so you can see more of these. Well, I'm just delighted you're here, Lisa. And I always think it's great to give people who haven't been mudding in the auction world or who are looking to take on more responsibilities. Melissa will tell you that much as every time I come into Ella's and see you run in her chat.
Kathy would like to know if you have any more rose boxes, Belle.
I don't. I'm so sorry. The only one that I have two of are these two. The rest are one and done. But these will fit inside these boxes to nest in case you're looking to save room on your shipping. But that was the only rectangular box with a love theme. Now, if y'all are interested in the rectangular boxes, I do have some others. I can bring those Monday. Um, they're very pretty. They just don't happen to be Valentine's themed.
They were really pretty, and I loved how those opened. That was cute.
Oh, you work for Nikki too. Oh, that's fantastic. Nikki's so sweet. Well, I am so glad that you were spreading your wings and running multiple channels. Woohoo! Good for you, girl. Hi, CQ. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, CQ Kathy. Good to see you. So now this is open to chat. If anyone in chat is interested in some cute conversation heart boxes, a love box, or a Be Mine box.
Well, now we've got two of the three Kathys here. We've got Kathy Dubrick, we've got CQ Kathy. I wonder if we're going to see Kathy Wood tonight. Fingers crossed, it's a three Kathy night with a trifecta. Sometimes she lurks, I'm told. So shout out to her just in case she's lurking. Well, let me show y'all how these nest inside because if they're passes, that's how I'm going to store them. They are almost the same size, but there's just the slightest little bit of difference. So, and it just makes it so convenient for storing them or for mailing them. Once again, here we go. All right, we're going to pass on these. Well, since y'all enjoyed boxes, let me show you an even better one, a higher quality one. This one is a wooden box. It says, Let Love Grow. I'm going to start it at $5. It's got a cute little truck on the outside, and I love that the truck is filled with hearts. Super cute.
That's so cute. And then look at the little wheels with the hearts in them.
But Katie, this one has a secret.
Ooh, what's the secret, Belle?
Well, when you get it, you're going to take the sticker off because that's how I knew what the secret was. It slides. So if you need a secret compartment, maybe it's for your safety deposit box keys. Maybe it's the keys to the shed. Maybe it's the keys to the liquor cabinet if you're that kind of a household. Maybe it's a little extra cash for the kid who knocks on your door and says, knock, 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 can I mow your grass? And you just spontaneously have to have cash. So what's my shipping? I use Pirate Ship to do all of my shipping. And I combine my Saturday auction, my Sunday snack auction, and my Monday auction all into one invoice. And then Wednesday, Thursday are my packing billing days.
This wooden box is starting at $5. So we're looking for the first bid of $5. I think this box is so cute.
And let me show you all the other sides. It's a nice thick box. Once you take that sticker off, nobody would know there is all this room behind it. And if you wanted to use this as a gift, you could even hide the gift behind there. Maybe the gift is a gift card or a $5 bill, $20 bill, $100 bill. Maybe the gift is a piece of jewelry. You could absolutely hide the gift behind there and then let your recipient figure out how to open it and to see if they can find it.
I see this box as something to kind of keep treasures in. Maybe if you're in a relationship and you want to keep treasures in for every year or every month, I think that would be a great choice too. This is so sweet.
All right. Well, last call on this. If there's no interest, that's fine. Let's move it aside. Well, let's look at a few pieces of heart-shaped jewelry. Here is the first one. It is a triple layer necklace. It's like three necklaces in one, but it is all together with just one clasp. Oops, I've kind of got it accidentally wound around. So I'm going to start this one at $8.
Starting bid $8 for a triple layer necklace. So beautiful. And if you're watching us, make sure that you are in live chat and make sure that little red line is all the way to the end of the video.
One of the things I love about this is the bottom is just a solitary heart. Then the second layer, you've got all these blingy crystals. And then the top layer has the outline in crystals. You know, it could even be a Trinity situation, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Mama, Daddy, Baby, third time's the charm. You know, this could mean so much, or it could just be pretty.
Kitty's in for 8. We are looking for 825. I also thought maybe if you know someone that has 3 kids.
Oh, I
or
like
a
that.
child and 2 grandkids. This could represent each one of their kiddos.
Great idea.
And I love that all the hearts aren't the same. It's kind of an outline, a sparkly heart. So they're all a little bit different.
If there's no further interest, let's go ahead and count it down to Kitty.
Going once to Kitty. Anyone else interested in 825? Going twice and fair warning. Sold to Kitty. Congratulations, Kitty.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful choice.
Okay, anybody like turquoise? This is a beautiful heart, and it's got turquoise in the center. It's got a nice big veil on it. Now, also, I'm turning it to the side so you can see that this is a substantial stone. It's not like a thin piece of veneer, substantial stone. Here's the back. It's open so the stone can breathe. I'm going to start this one at $7.
Hi, Crafty Jen. Welcome in.
Hi, Jen.
I was
One of the things about this
I was
is we
surprised.
talked about all the different types. of love. I'm sorry, I seem to be cutting out. I'm so sorry. We talked about all the different types of love earlier. That not only is there romantic love, but there's love between sisters, love between friends, love of a Christian nature. And so I was so excited that you'll see not everything is pink and red. There'll be a lot of things that are pink and red, but I do have a few things in other colors, and this is one of those hearts in other colors. So if you're ever worried that you're going to give a friend a necklace and she's going to get the wrong idea, then pick a color other than red and pink. Then they'll know for sure it's friendship. You know, there's this new holiday that's been around, I don't know, 5, 7 years called Galentines. And it's just when gal friends give each other gifts. And I think it's super fun. And I think this would be a great Galentine's gift or a great gift for yourself.
That's a great idea, Belle. And I thought not that you couldn't, but because the heart is not pink or red, that means you can wear it any other day. You know, it doesn't have to be
Ooh.
a Valentine's heart.
And you know what? I'm going to make this for choice. This one is somewhat similar. Um, this one is a heart and it's got a turquoise in it. Here's the back. And I'm going to make it for choice. So maybe somebody prefers this one instead. I'm so glad you were here, Jen.
And it's great that the chain is already on here. They're ready to go, ready to gift. $7 for choice.
Okay, any interest? Otherwise, you know what time I see it is, Katie?
Is it time for Belle's Bargain Bonanza?
It is. So let me move these aside and let's get out some dollar items and go ahead and tell everybody how it works while I swap some items around.
All right, at the top of every hour, we have a Belle's Bargain Bonanza round where everything available starts at only $1. Our first round, we had wonderful Valentine's cards. So we'll have to see what Belle has for us in this round.
Okay, I'm going to start with these sparkly bows. Maybe you're making some treat bags for your family, for your sisters. Maybe you still get together with your sorority sisters. Maybe it's for the grandkids, the nieces, nephews. Well, these are a sparkly way to tie up those little Valentine bags. Next, I have two different types of these heart laser cut figures. You know, at first I thought, oh, they're all the same. And then I got to looking at them and I realized, oh, wait, the patterns are different. So each has 6 in it. So two different patterns there.
So beautiful.
Thank you. Okay. Next, I have 9 feet tinsel garland. And I also have the black and red version of tinsel garland. For those making arrangements, or maybe you're just looking to turn your same old plants into a Valentine arrangement, all you've got to do is plunge one of these sparkly hearts into your everyday plants. Suddenly, that orchid becomes a Valentine's orchid, or suddenly that um, plant that's been sitting in your kitchen windowsill becomes Valentine's. So I also have a pink one. These are on wooden dowels. Oops, oops. Okay, looking for $1 starting bid for choice.
I love the garland. I thought it would be cute if somebody was going to make a Valentine's wreath, that maybe they wrap the garland around the wreath and then they could use the
Oh,
bows to decorate.
love that idea.
And plants are a really great gift, and kind of what we talked about in the beginning of the show. It doesn't have to be a Valentine heart for a someone you're in a relationship with. Maybe it's a friend or a neighbor, that, or maybe just someone that's going through a difficult time and you want to bring them over a plant. Those are an easy way to give them a little gift with a little extra love.
And I don't know about you, but both at the local florist, at my local Winn Dixie, they will make bouquets of just these, where they put 10, 12 of these in, and it's an arrangement that doesn't die. I've also seen them tape some candy bars right here, the little miniature size candy bars, and it becomes a gift for men. One year, my mother bought an arrangement of all of these, and they had some of my dad's favorite candy bars just taped or glued on right here. The next year, she tried to replicate it herself, which is why I have a few left over to sell to y'all. Looking for $1 starting bid for choice.
Those are so cute. I love those.
And then y'all
Belle, do
let me
you
know what you'd like to see after our dollar round. Do you want to go back to jewelry? Do you want to see some gift bags or tissue paper? Some craft items? Some winter slipper socks, table decorations, runners, placemats? Y'all let me know. What were you going to ask,
Belle,
Katie?
I was going to say Belle has everything. So if there's something you're looking for, Belle probably has it. So let her know. Belle, I was going to ask if you had multiples of the white garland.
I don't. Let me go ahead and dox myself. Everything is one and done except for this of the 3 packs and for the sparkly hearts. So those are the only two that I have multiples.
Kathy's in for $1. We're looking for $1.25.
But I do want to show that these have little hearts just dripping from them in metallics. And they're each 9 feet.
Hi, Jocelyn. Welcome in. We're glad you're here.
Jocelyn, I was so glad you're here. We've been missing you. We hope you have wonderful holidays, sweetheart. We can go ahead and count this down just to keep it moving, pretty please, Melissa.
I thought you could also take the little heart picks and kind of cut them down and maybe decorate if you have some bears that you decorate with at Valentine's. Going
And if you're
once.
doing a Valentine's tree, I bet you could turn those laser cut wood pieces into some ornaments.
Going twice. Fair warning.
Or maybe put them on a wreath.
I think that'd be very cute, very pretty. They're so beautiful and delicate and intricate. Congratulations, Kathy. Let us know which one or ones you'd be interested in.
Congratulations, Kathy. Okay, she says one red and one pink. All right, let me grab those. All right, here's a pink one. I do have multiples. Let me grab a red. And here's a red. And some of y'all know my former co-host, Laurie Kutcher. I'm sure Laurie wouldn't mind me sharing what she did with these. She probably bought, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 of these. And y'all know she's a recent widow. She ended up putting these at the graveside of her beloved Dennis. Because this way she didn't have to worry about flowers drooping or freezing, because last year we did get some snow, the one time in my life. So that's what she did with these. I thought that was so smart.
Oh, that is really sweet. And Kathy, go ahead and let us know if you're done so we can open it up to chat.
I also love with these that it's not just the sparkly heart, that they've already tied the ribbon on for you. So many times you have to buy ribbon and then cut it and tie it on so that it's a total look, but these are already the total look.
Kathy is done, so we are opening this up to chat. Is there anyone else that's interested in any of these choices for only $1?
And you'll let me know what you'd like to see after the chat, if you want to go for gifts or decor, home items, more jewelry, dining supplies. Anybody else? I'm about to scrape it to the side. Don't want anybody to miss out. All right, well, let me move these and we'll get back to the auction. All right, how about a fancy bathroom towel? See what I've got here. Oh, where did they go? Which box? Which ones? Now,
Make
I
sure if
think oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just saying, since you were looking for them, make sure that if you haven't, you're giving us Belle a thumbs up. And go ahead, Belle.
Oh, now I don't think everything Valentine's has to have a heart. I think the XOXO and all of these kisses coming from these lips says Valentine's, don't y'all? So I've got this towel. You can see it was originally $5. I'm going to start it at just 3. I do want y'all to see it is thick. So it's not one of those thin little kitchen towels. You can put it in the kitchen. You know, there's no towel place. You can put it wherever you want to. but I do want y'all to see it's a higher quality, thicker towel. So looking for $3 starting there.
And when you held it up to the light, it kind of looked like the thread was metallic a little bit, kind of shiny. So that adds a nice touch to it.
So the XOXO is in a silver thread.
Starting bid at $3. I think this would be a really cute hand towel for the season in the bathroom.
And once again, because it doesn't say Happy Valentines, there's really no reason that you couldn't use this all year round. Be so cute in a lady's powder room, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a bath towel. If you would press the delete, it's a hand towel. Hand towel. So the measurements are 15 by 25. Hand towel. Let me see if I can show y'all the tag here. It says, here we go. Well, they're calling it a kitchen towel. I take it back. I can't imagine something so thick in a kitchen, but it's embroidered kitchen towel. And let me see if I can get a nice close up here. So look how pristine the embroidery is. Hopefully you can see the metallic, but these are super high quality. These are the kind of towels that I would put down just for show because I'd be so scared of getting the embroidery dirty, but that's just me. If y'all want to use them and enjoy them, so be it. It's your $3.
The embroidery looks so pretty on this.
I guess I should have saved these since they do say kitchen. I never thought when I flipped over the tag that it would say kitchen. Well, if there's no interest, we can pass. Last call on these. They'll be available on the replay. Okay, next $5. I've got this whole set. It's still new in the box. This is a vintage item. My mother was gifted this and she never took it out of the box. She just wanted it to stay pristine. She's one of those people that just did that. This is a fiber optic lighted on and off switch, rose scented artificial flower, and music box. So the music plays Home Sweet Home. And it takes two AA batteries, which you put in right here. So we are starting this lighted fiber optic music box off at just $5. I don't know if any of y'all have moms that say thank you and then just put things in like an armoire or a closet. I had that kind of a mom.
Looking for a starting bid of $5.
So it's got a base, it's got some little pearls, stuffed animals, roses, says I love you, brand new and pristine. But the important part is the fiber optic lighting and the music. Who else is selling a music box for $5?
You can take the necklaces that Belle had earlier and you can put it in this box or any of those decorator boxes that Belle started with.
Okay, last call on this if there's no interest. All right, we will pass then. Next, any gnome lovers out there? I've got this fabulous wooden sign. It's got a kickstand to it. It says, love you like gnome other. Get it? Like gnome other. How cute is that? $3 for this cute sign.
And I love that there's a stand with it. So you can put it on a table. You could put it in an entryway.
Absolutely.
And I always love the gnomes around the holiday season. I think they're so cute.
Any interest? Okay, we're going to pass on this then. For those watching the replays, I do have two. Next, $2 for choice. You're going to get a 2-pack of gift bags. See, 1, 2. And the little pictures are here on the packaging. So one is all hearts and one is the XOXO with the little gnomes. That's going to be your first choice. Second 2-pack, one's going to say, you are my favorite. And the other has these little hearts. And the next 2-pack has conversation hearts. And then these variegated hearts. So 2-pack of bags for $2. And they are the kind of gift bags with the handles.
And some of these don't have to be just for Valentine's Day, like we've talked about earlier in the auction. They could be for a wedding, for a birthday, for a just because present, for an anniversary.
Absolutely.
And I mentioned earlier with the gift boxes, if you have a grandkid that needs a baggie or a box to keep Valentines from their classmates or from their friends, you could always use these as their kind of bag to keep things in.
Okay, last call if there's no interest. Maybe you're looking at these and saying, those are cute, but I need a bigger bag. So let me clear these away and I'll show you a bigger bag. So boom, here's a big bag. It says love. This one will be $2.
And it looks like that one also has a handle too, you guys. So that's perfect. Belle is really helping us get ready to package our gifts and get them ready to give.
Thank you, Katie. All right, last call on these. Next, let me show you some tissue paper. Now, back during Christmas, I was showing you the 20 packs of tissue paper. I got a huge 60 pack here, and I love this one because we've got some solid red, but we also have some buffalo plaid. There's white and there's black and white for every day because so many times it's hard to find tissue paper that's manly. So I love that this one has the solid red and the buffalo plaid as well. So we're going to start this one off at $3 since it's a 60 pack. This could really get you through the whole day, the whole year between all of these different colors. And you could use the white and the gingham all year round.
I agree. I was just going to say that even the red and black buffalo plaid could be used for Valentine's Day or a birthday coming up that you might have. Starting bid of $3.
Let me know in the chat how you're planning to spend Valentine's. Are you getting together with your kids or grandkids? Maybe you have a spouse and y'all are going out on a fancy date or going away for the weekend. Maybe you're getting together with some of your gal pals. Y'all let me know in the chat what you're going to be up to for Valentine's because we're not chatting it up enough tonight. Okay, we're going to pass on this. Okay, next, $3 for choice. I've got some signs, and these are metal signs. So you want to put them inside your house? You can. You want to put them outside your house? You can. So first one is a red truck, and it says "Struck by Love." The second one is a pink truck that says "Follow Your Heart" and XOXO in the back. Great little door decoration if you just don't want the traditional wreath. Maybe your husband's like, these are just so girly. Can't you get something else? Or maybe you're a truck enthusiast. Or maybe you just like something metal for the outside. Nice little pop of color.
So many really cute options. And maybe if you have someone that's not even really into Valentine's and you just need a decoration for the garage or decoration into their man cave.
Because you can follow your heart anytime.
Starting bid of $3, and it's great. They already have the hanger. They're ready to go as soon as you get them home.
All right, well, let me swap these out for some other signs. you need a sign that's more direct. This one says, be mine. After all, even if you're already married, every day can be another day to say, be mine. Again and again, forever and always, until death parts us. And this will kiss me. So mistletoe may be gone, but this sign could be just the invitation your spouse needs to start or end the day with that all sweet kiss. Or maybe you're a grandparent, you hang this up, and when your kids come into the foyer, you stick out your cheek and point to the sign, and so they know they give grandma a little kiss on the entryway, just to get into the house. We call that
I
good
love
sugar.
I love the cute scalloped edges on the outside of these. Starting bid only $3. Maybe you want to hang this on your door. Maybe even you want to hang it on the wall in an office, to decorate for the season.
Okay, we're gonna pass. Next, I want to show a vintage collectible figurine. I'm guessing this is something my dad probably gave to my mom one Valentines, and she kept it because it had sentimental value. It's these sweet little bears, and it says, I love you. So we're gonna start this figurine off at $5. Oh, the signs were the same price. It was just more signs for choice. Okay, this is a one and done figurine. It is vintage. It was sitting on a shelf ever since I was a little girl. So $5. And look at the sea of roses that these little bears are standing in.
So cute, Belle. Starting bid at $5. Anyone need a cute vintage figurine to pass on to someone that they love? I love the little bow and the bears by the bear's ear and the bow tie around the bear's neck. Really cute little details.
All right, last call on this one. Now, if you were saying, I don't really need the figurine, just more dust, but I love standing in the roses. Well, I can help you with the standing in the roses. I have a huge set of rose petals. Look at all these rose petals. There are 2,200 dark red silk rose petals. So if you want to use rose petals to cover your bed, to line a path to get to a present. Maybe you're gluing them on some kind of craft project. Here is 2,200 silk rose petals. These are going to be $5 for the entire package. Something else I like about them is their ombre, because look how they're darker here, and then they get a really bright red at the end. So I love right here, they're a little darker. You know, somebody that's getting married, these could even be in the flower girl's basket, or the bride could walk down an aisle of roses.
That is such a great price for so many rose petals. I think maybe for an anniversary, or maybe you know someone that's getting engaged, you could use those. Or maybe as a tablescape and an entryway table, or a dining room table. Maybe you are having that Valentine's party that Belle talked about. These could be kind of a table scatter.
Okay, last call on these then. Well, let me show you something that is new and preserved, but vintage at the same time. It is this tie beanie baby with all these hearts on it. This beanie baby's name is Kiss Me. How cute is that? Don't know if the camera's focusing in on it. Hopefully it is. This is going to be $5. Let's look and see the birthday on the tag. So Kiss Me's birth date is February 7th, 2001. So sweet little teddy bear is 25 years old. And I love that the nose is a heart. Boop. Y'all knew
I
was
love
boop.
that too.
Just so cute. You know, you could probably go to Walmart and get a stuffed animal for $5. But is it going to be a stuffed animal that's collectible? Is it going to be a stuffed animal that's going to be new with tag? Is it going to be a stuffed animal that's going to hold its value? My late mother collected the tie bears, and this was part of her collection. She'd gotten a bunch of these to give these out one Valentines, and so I still have a few.
Melissa's in for 5. Thank you, Melissa. Looking for 525. And you know, I think this doesn't have to be just for Valentine's. It could be for a birthday, or just as a little present for someone. I love the cute pastel colors on the bear. Or if
Well,
you
we can
do
count
buy
them.
this, maybe you want to change the ribbon around the bear's neck as the seasons go along.
And so this little bear is saying, "Take me home tonight. Adopt me. I'll love you unconditionally. You don't even have to feed me. Just put me on a shelf. I'll be a bear." Okay, let's count this down.
Going once. Anyone else interested in 525? Going twice. Fair warning, we're looking for 525 for the cute beanie baby bear. Congratulations, Melissa.
Now, I do have multiples of these. So let me know how many you want, and then we'll see if anybody else wants to get in on these. This is, in fact, how they come. This is like the way they case package these. Isn't this interesting? I thought this was so interesting when I others things. I never knew that's the kind of way a case packaging was for stuffed animals. Oh.
Melissa would just like one, please. And then we're going to go ahead and open it to the chat. Anyone else interested?
Okay, sold to Melissa. Thank you so much. Oops. Okay, next, Katie was talking earlier about a Valentine's mailbox, and I don't know if y'all were familiar with what she's talking about, but I think it may be something like this. So this one says mailbox decorating kit makes 1, 6, and up. And then you've got all of the stuff and the instructions. And here's how you make it. It's more of a folding thing, it seems like. But we're going to start this off at $3.
You are right, Belle. So this is great that everything comes included in the bag. Usually, I know a lot of times kids use shoe boxes to make those. So maybe you don't have a spare shoe box at home or a spare extra box at home. This would be a great craft project for you and a grandkid, for you and your own child. Starting bid at $3. And the brand Spritz has really cute things, cute party things. So this is so sweet.
You know what? I'm not seeing a lot of chat. And my friend Lisa Raven has this idea on her daytime auctions. When she doesn't see enough chat to get people excited, to get people chatting, she does a giveaway. So
Ooh.
I'm going to remove this. Now I'm going to get out an item for giveaway. I'm going to get out this sparkly wallet. I was going to sell this because I think this is pretty. It's got a bow. It's got a silver tone heart. And this is heavy, by the way. Sparkly. Opens up. You can see new here. Still has the paper, the plastic in it. Place for ID and cards. Room to put stuff in here, here. So I'm going to give this away. So I don't have the fancy wheel to spin like some of the channels. So what I'm going to ask Katie to do is in the private chat, I want you to put a number between 1 and 50. Then once Katie's got it in the private chat, we'll let everybody guess. And then when everybody's gotten one guess in, the person closest without going over is going to win this. And the way you'll get this is this will be added to your box. If you don't have a box this week, I will even hold it a whole extra week for you. And that way it can just be added to the items I'm mailing to you anyway. So we'll give Katie a minute to type a number into the private chat. Y'all
All
don't start
right,
guessing until
Belle.
she's got her number in.
Okay. I've just sent you a number.
I see it. Okay. So between 1 and 50, one guess per person. So somebody's going to get this gorgeous pink sparkly wallet.
Be sure to type in a number, you guys, 1 to 50, if you are interested. This is so
And
great.
moderators, y'all get a number in too. I insist. So Melissa, Rainbow, y'all type in a number. That's why I had Katie for checks and balances. That way y'all could play too.
I see Kathy typed in a number.
Closest without going over. And if this isn't to your liking, you could always gift this.
Melissa's got a number.
Somebody in your life, gift to somebody in the chat.
I think that would be a really sweet Valentine's gift.
And in case this is looking red, let me let you know, this is magenta. It is pink.
All right, Melissa and Rainbow have typed in a number. Go ahead and get your number in.
Well, maybe our audience has gone. Closest without going over.
Thank you, Michelle.
See, this is why I don't start out with giveaways, because sometimes people will come for the giveaways and then just leave. So I like to surprise my viewers with giveaways when we have a little ebb in the chat to reward those who have stayed. Well, if that's only the people who want to guess, that's fine. We'll stop and we'll let Katie announce the number.
All right, my number was 42, so it looks like Melissa is the closest. Congratulations, Melissa. Michelle, you were so close.
Yes. Okay. Next, I've got decorative ribbon. This ribbon is originally $3. I'm going to start out at $5. This is 40 feet of ribbon. Look how much ribbon is on this. Ton of red ribbon. And on the back, it gives you a tutorial in how to tie a bow. So if you don't know how to tie a bow, here is the solution. So it gives you all the steps so that you can make a beautiful bow. And then you've got 40 feet with which to tie it. Oh, sorry, Kitty. You were just a little bit late. Double check, sweetheart, that you pulled your red line all the way forward and that you're on live chat, not top chat. So $3 for 40 feet of ribbon. Just look at all this ribbon.
$3 starting bid, and I love that it gives you the directions for making a bow on the back, because I don't think I could make that bow by myself. So I love that it includes those directions. We've talked about earlier maybe making a wanted to wrap in red, or even save it for fall or save it for Christmas for this coming year.
All right, any interest? All right, we're going to pass on this. Next, I want to show you a little something that I sell on Sundays. I have lots of decorative spoons and plates and cups. This sweet little spoon is heart shaped. Yes, that's right. It is golden and heart shaped. So maybe you have a coffee enthusiast, a tea enthusiast. $3 for a golden heart spoon.
These are so beautiful, Belle, and I know that there's a lot of people that are interested in them on your Sunday auctions.
Well, I've only got two left, so I thought I would bring the last two tonight. And it gives you an idea of some of the things that I show on Sundays. Because it's not just food.
Start bid of $3. Right, that's the great thing about Sunday auctions. So if you are here tonight and don't see something that you're interested in, you can always come back tomorrow to see some other really great choices.
Okay, last call on the spoon then. Okay, next let me show you this beautiful brooch. It is silver tone with bling and with hearts. I'm going to start this one at just 6 since it's a special Valentine's sale. I normally start new brooches at 8, but because it is heart shaped and this is a special Valentine's sale, I'm going to start it at just 6.
I think it's so pretty that it has the pearls and the sparkles as well.
I also like that the pearls are graduated where they're smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom.
I agree. Maybe you don't have any Valentine's shirts, or you really don't want to wear anything very heart or Valentine's. This is a really great way to kind of wear this beautiful brooch just as a simple way to celebrate Valentine's Day or celebrate love. And of course, this would make a great gift, even a friendship gift for someone.
Absolutely. Nobody ever gets the wrong idea when you give a brooch. So it's one of those things that nobody ever reads too much into it. So I love brooches for that reason. Okay, we're gonna pass on it. Well, let's look at some more necklaces. Here's another necklace. This one to me kind of reminds me of like a dog tag style to it. But it's got a heart and a heart. It's got a gold tone heart on the silver tone. And if you look at it on the side, it is raised. I'm going to start this one at just $5. I really think this could work for a man or a woman. got such a simple design, very minimalistic, but still super sweet.
I like this necklace. This is very sweet. And again, it's something that you wouldn't just have to wear for Valentine's Day because it's not pink, it's not red. This is something that you could really wear anytime.
Absolutely.
Starting bid at only $5, which is great for the pendant and the chain. And don't forget that Belle also has pouches available if you needed a pouch to gift your necklace with.
Great point. Pouches come in red, magenta, purple, teal, and gold. All right, we're going to swap this one out. And let me show you another necklace. Here is a beautiful, and look at all these little natural stone chips that are wired on. Let me turn it to the back. Can you see how they're all wired on? Amazing. I'm going to start this one at $6. Heart shape tree of life.
If you've
Now,
been
remember
here
at the top of the hour, we'll have another $1 round.
if you've been here for Belle's kind of um, beads or charm auctions, this kind of goes with those kind of heart charms that she sells. So this would kind of be a great addition if you already have some of those. And again, I think this is another one that could be worn all year round, not just Valentine's Day. Maybe you know someone that likes crystals and stones.
Okay, last call on this one then. Next, locket, $10 for choice. Here is the first choice. It's heart shaped, has a little heart inside it, and the chain also has hearts on it. Let me open it and show you the inside. Here's where you put in a picture of your beloved, or maybe it's of your sweet grandma or of your grandbaby. It can be even the one who got away or a dearly departed. So that's going to be the first one, a locket, $10.
And if your
Or I
pet
do
is your
have
beloved, you could always put your pet inside.
great idea. And I have one other option as well. This one has filigree work in it. And the filigree looks like some flowers with a star in the center. Just beautiful. Very light, very dainty. Let me open it up. The back is solid, of course. You could always flip it around if you just wanted the solid showing. And here's the inside. Oh, I am such a klutz, I tell you. Let me put this one on and I'll get the other one.
I love the filigree work on that. That's beautiful.
Okay, so two different heart options. $10 for choice.
And I love that the chain is hearts too. That's such a sweet touch. Again, something that doesn't have to be just for Valentine's Day, but what a sweet gift to give someone. And you can take a picture and tuck it inside, of your children, your grandchildren, your pet, of someone that you lost, of a best friend.
Well, I had a lot more items to show you tonight. Keychains and pendants, table runners, placemats, even some wallets that said love, some craft items. But I'm just not seeing much in the chat. And sometimes you got to take a hint when God gives it to you. I am delighted that y'all came tonight, but it seems like we've kind of dropped off in viewers, and it seems like sales are a little light tonight. So it might just be a sign that maybe y'all would be better suited to spend time with your loved ones. And I would be better suited to clear this away and get ready for tomorrow's snack sale. And the items like placemats and runners, I will show at tomorrow's snack sale. And a few of the other things I might show on Monday. But I want to thank Katie Marie for co hosting tonight, Melissa for running the chat, Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles for making the list and checking it twice. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Help me out by making a comment after this uploads, and you can still order from the
Good night, everyone.